Hey guys, today's video is going to be a book review of the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin, which I finally got around to reading, and it's so good. And just so you know, there's going to be spoilers even in the plot summary here, so don't watch this video if you've not read the book. The 5th season follows one character through 3 different phases of her life, but you don't know it until you get to a point in it and it's revealed. And I just really, she's an origin, which is a sort of character, like they've got this power to sort of manipulate fault lines or some sort of vibrations and stuff. It's really interesting, really interesting, the sort of magic of it, but it's almost certainly a post-apocalyptic book, and I just really like the sort of whole thing of it's got magic but also post-apocalypse, and it's just cool on that front. I really enjoyed that. The characterization throughout the book is really interesting because, as it turns out, all 3 of the main characters are in fact the same character. So, like, she's a really interesting character because you see how her earliest days of how she's gonna be just, you know, she's a nice character, but she's a bit distrusting and everything. And then she's in the second phase, she's like a ambitious person that's really trying to strive to get much further up the ladder, lickety split. But only way to do that is by having a kid by a really powerful guy. So she's needing to move up the ladder on that front. But then there's also the third one where she's become a mother to like 2 kids. One of them's been murdered by her husband, and now she's going off to try and find the other one who's been taken by the husband. And now she's trying to work out like what's next for her after that. And there's just a huge amount of stuff that that kind of goes with all of this, because like I kind of thought, oh, maybe these 3 are all the same person relatively early on, but I was like, nah, it doesn't quite fit. Maybe it doesn't quite, you know. It's kind of tricking you into thinking that they're all happening at the same time, but they're not. They're all different phases of this woman's life. And so early on, it starts off with the furthest back one, the furthest forward one, and then swaps between them. It's quite a lot, and it's really interesting, just the sort of take that it goes with. And there's various moments where I'm like, oh, this is the thing that this matches up with this, and but like I honestly was like, a while before the actual like reveal that they're all the same character, I was kind of like, I worked out that 2 of them were the same person, the first 2, because just before I was like, oh, this is where it's gonna be the thing, and just a little bit after that was the reveal that those 2 are the same person. But by the time that I wasn't sure that the third one was also the same person, because the second one encounters these things, and then it sort of seems like she mustn't be the same person as the first one, as the other one, because also encountering them, but doesn't seem to know about them. That's still just a bit of a weird one, but also it's kind of like hidden, almost. It's interesting. So yeah, I'm really interested by the whole magic system, the orogeny. It's weird to say it, but it's a really interesting one, and I'm really interested to see where it goes, because I want to read the rest of the series. It's going to be a really interesting series to read. Really enthusiastic about it. The character work in this is really good, but also the fact that there's just a huge amount of different like representation in there as well. There's a trans character, which I didn't pick up on straight away, but it's good. It's a really good, like, interesting, yeah. It's interesting to sort of see how well developed the world is and how committed the author is to actually bringing that in there. But I really enjoyed it. It's interesting, and I am very, very keen to see what comes next. There's a lot that this book has to say about, like, prejudice in a lot of ways, but it's just, it's interesting, and I am really keen. I just keep saying it, I'm keen to see where the next one goes. So that's all I've got to say, and yeah. If you've read this book, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it. I would love to know when you worked out that they were all the same character, because, as I said, it took me a bit, but I got there in the end. I got there before the reveal happened, so that's something. But yeah, tell me in the comments what you thought of it. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you remember to like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails over there to see other videos by me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!